Lion Prince Simba and his father are targeted by his bitter uncle, who wants to ascend the throne himself. Hello everyone, welcome to another movie review, and this time it's on the movie The Lion King. This movie came out back in 1994. It is considered one of the best movies of all time, at the top number 39th spot. It has won 2 Oscars, has another 39 wins, and 35 more nominations. The directors of this movie is Roger Allos and Rob Minkoff. I give them kudos, they did a great job. And the people that wrote this movie, Irene Mecci, Jonathan Roberts, and Linda Wolverton. The top voice cast of this movie is Matthew Broderick, Jeremy Irons, James Earl Jones, Whoopi Goldberg, Rowan Atkinson, Nikita Harris, Jim Cummings, Robert Guillaume, Moira Kelly, Nathan Lane, Zoe Liddell, Cheech Marin, Oni Sabella, Mage Sinclair, Jonathan Taylor Thomas, Frank Welker, who did the walls of the Lions, Kathy Cavadini, and Judy M. Duran. Wow. Okay, so everyone should know this movie. Everyone should know this movie. And to me personally, it said, according to IMDb, it is one of the best movies of all time at the number 39th spot. And I agree with that. I absolutely love this movie. I've seen this movie constantly throughout the years, constantly. And this movie was my next one in the list. And yeah, I was really looking forward to this. And gotta say, never gets old. Never gets old. From the voice cast, I love the voice cast. Jonathan Taylor Thomas actually did a great job doing the voice of young Simba. Matthew Broderick, Simba, yep, and James Earl Jones. What more of an iconic voice than James Earl Jones? Oh my God, he was also absolutely amazing. Like I said, there's so many great voices in this movie. There was one person, when I was writing down my notes, I was like, really? That was him? One person that I had no idea that lent a voice to this. Rowan Atkinson. He was Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean. Some of you might know him from the movies Johnny English, which I did not care for. Mr. Bean stuff, I don't mind. I don't mind the TV show Mr. Bean. I didn't mind the movies of Mr. Bean either. And for me personally, Rowan Atkinson, he's a great actor. But I didn't care for his role as Mr. Bean. Like I said, I liked him, but I didn't love the Mr. Bean stuff. But I know him through other things. Another iconic role, not movie, I think miniseries, and this is what I loved him from, the Black Adder stuff. He was great. He was amazing in those. He was. So, like I said, iconic. This movie has iconic voice casts. And Jonathan Taylor Thomas, I know him from other things too. And quite frankly, to me personally, Jonathan Taylor Thomas, he's a very good actor. It kind of disappoints me the fact that he dropped out of the Hollywood business for a long time to pursue how would you say? He gave it up to concentrate more on his scholar type thing. Schooling, if you will. Yeah. And I give him kudos for wanting to go in that direction for his life. But at the same time, I'm kind of disappointed because it's like you could come, you, you, you could have been like an icon, more of an iconic actor. But that being said, for what we got from him, he actually did a great job. A great job. And I remember him from the TV show Home Improvement from back in the 90s. Yeah. So, like, yeah. Anyhow, the director, I give him kudos. He did such a great job with the voice cast. The soundtrack is simply amazing. The animation, for its time and type, amazing. Amazing. I love the animation in this movie. Now, the weakest part of this movie. The story. Not to say that it was bad. It wasn't. But it's, again, at the same time, it was good, but it was also great. Yeah. It's the plot, really. The plot is just good. It's good. That's it. That's all. It's nothing spectacular, nothing bad. But it was written extremely well. The reason why the plot actually worked. And plus, we had comedic parts to this movie. Oh yes, this movie has a lot of fun factor to it. I found myself laughing at a lot of times. Yeah. So, this movie has everything. Has everything. Action, comedy, drama. Yeah. That being said, IMDb rates this movie with all the users combined at an 8.5 out of 10 score. What do I think? I'm seeing my rating of what I rated a while back, and I kind of agree with my rating though. It is don't get me wrong, it is a great movie, an amazing movie. And if you were a kid back in the 90s or an adult back in the 90s, you would definitely know of this movie. Definitely know of this movie. And personally, I'm going to stick with my rating, and I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Don't get me wrong, it is an amazing movie. But that being said, the storyline, just good. And that's another thing. They tried to fit everything in just an hour and 30 minutes. And at times, it felt like this movie could have and should have been longer, because some scenes it was just too fast, and it should have been at a slower pace. If you understand what I'm talking about, but those are really my only complaints. It is a great movie. I would not give it a perfect score. There is a few flaws, not many, but a few. And a lot of people just look past the flaws. I even told my brother this, and he was like, "Yeah." I remember telling my brother this a few years back, and he was like, "Yeah, I felt, yeah," and he said, "I felt the same way." And so, yeah, 8 out of 10 is sticking true to it. But don't get me wrong, great, amazing movie. That being said, so if you love this movie or didn't love this movie, you can let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think, what your thoughts are. I always love the comments whether you love the movie or hate it. You can like this video if you like this review, and you can subscribe to my channel if you love my content. So thank you all for taking time to watch, and join me next time for another movie review I plan to do soon. I am out.